Ass move like water, but I'm known to be a solid bitch. How that fucking hating y'all be doing, it ain't stopping shit. I don't need to watch for me to let him know what time it is. You grown now. I ain't doing nothing that your mama did. Never gave a fuck like I ain't never broke my hymen. I rock Louis slippers cause I'm always out here sliding. Ayy, she say I'm a hoe because a nigga on my body. Guess I got 'em mad cause a hoe like me be shining. Ayy, I'ma take this bitch, I ain't scared of shit. Yes, thick girls can't take dick. I don't really fuck with none of y'all. Y'all can miss me with that handshake shit.
Welcome to the world class of the rebirth of news and shenanigans, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Nah, for real. Hit that motherfucking like button on y'all way.
42, that wasn't me talking. Please stop all that damn stalking. These niggas wanna take shots, then fall in love. I was just talking. These bitches don't like me, but I got to make them hate me. How you wanna be me at the same time wanna shake me? I be making money on the motherfucking daily. Got my label mad, but them niggas got to pay me. Ayy, who y'all hoes be talking to? Ignore y'all how y'all father do. Until one of y'all hoes say my name, no, I can't acknowledge you.
Bad guy. Come on.
Mic check 1 2.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again.
MVP the gold in this bitch. Y'all ready?
The greatest
I'm about to take flight in this motherfucker. Twice in this motherfucker. Really got him right in this motherfucker. Go shit, dope shit, MVP the goat. Bitch, I get to this paper. That's why you never guess me broke, bitch. So they get money, so I probably got some dope. Crack your molly, whatever flow, bitch. Put on your neck, think of your bitch. I love this shit, you hate this shit, but that's what you get, motherfucker.
Yo, let's get it. Bought a pretty bitch a body, gotta duck the paparazzi. I'm not cashing out on follies. Baby got them hot tamales, she be bouncing up and down just like a seesaw. And I'm stepping 10 toes, put that on my Mima. Shooters dressed in all black, pull up rockin' G-Star. Break off some bread, she might go and buy some Dior. Thought I'm rockin' LV, really just some black shit. She don't look the same off Instagram, this bitch a catfish. I be with them steppers, we ain't never been in Saks Fifth. Shorty from the DR, she speak English with an accent.
I get paper with them paper people. You can never be my equal. There will never be a sequel. You play for the TV people. I be out here for really real. R.I.P. my nigga feel. The game don't give a fuck who you is. We all can get I'm a survivor to survive a lot of goddamn years. And if I die tonight, mama, take care of my kids. It is what it is. Probably what it is, it is. All of this feeling. I know when that this pussy ain't easy.
We don't squash no beef till they get hit up with them pins. Everything up in this trap besides a skill and a syringe. I got niggas in the county, I got niggas in the pen. I got niggas doing life that ain't gonna never see their kids. Probably act just like my daddy, trying to run behind big brother. We be strapped like Danny Glover. Bought her back, but I don't love her. Keep her around, but I don't trust her. I can't go out like no sucker, nah. Just screaming R.I.P. little cousin, yeah.
Yeah. We in this bitch. Freestyle session. Yo, MA, try that shit up, man. I think it's a rap. BBS. You did that shit again, bro. Man, I don't even be knowing what these niggas be talking about. I don't even pay that shit no attention half the damn time. What it is, what it is. You know what I mean? The greatest of all.
The greatest of all times. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to News and Motherfucking Shenanigans. I said I wouldn't make a video about this guy because I said he was a non-fucking factor. But I decided to go ahead and give him a little tiny bit of attention. Not too much. I'm not going to be here too long, but I'm just going to give him a smidgen of my attention. And the reason why I am giving him a smidgen of my attention is because he wouldn't let me speak on his panel. Let me get little so I can see if I'm talking. Hey, Coffee Time. Hey, D-Mac. Shout out to Boji. Shout out to everybody coming through. Hit the like button. Share me out on all your social media platforms. And let's get into this shit real quick because it's going to be short and sweet. I'm here because he would not let me speak on his panel. I would have rather went on his panel and just said what I had to say and left it there. You know what I'm saying? But he said that I was trying to make content about him. And I wasn't. I was just trying to voice my opinion. But this guy is such a narcissist that he believes that no one else's opinion matters. And he believes that he is the only one that matters. So here's the first thing I want to break down with this guy. We're going to add it to the stage. So, what is the meaning of a narcissistic person? Right? So, this is the meaning of him. Have an unreasonable high self-importance and require constant excessive admiration. They feel that they deserve privileges and special treatment. They expect to be recognized as superiors even without achievements. And they make achievements seem bigger than they are. So that's one thing of the type of person that we're dealing with, right? And then he speaks on how he is confident and I guess he's not saying he's conceited, he's saying he's confident. But the thing is, like, only thing I was trying to say to him is that nobody was fucking with him. Let's say this, right? He was on YouTube, he was on TikTok, he was on Facebook, he was on all these other social media platforms before we ever met him, right? But when he came to YouTube, he wasn't turned up like that. He literally had like 2, 3, maybe 5 at the most people in his comments and in his chats. Me and Janet was 2 of his biggest supporters. That used to be in his chat. And then once he met Just Krista, she turned him up, and she did. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna front. She turned him up. So today there was like 60 to 90 people in his chats, and they asked him the question, did Just Krista turn you up? And he said, no, I'm who I am, and I've been who I am, blah, 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 blah. He didn't have them people before Just Krista came into his life. And then everybody in the comments was like, I'm here because of Just Krista. He couldn't even recognize and give her the acknowledgement that she helped him in some way. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to a narcissistic person. And that's the only thing I wanted to go up there and tell him is that, like, dude, you got to realize when people are helping you, my nigga, because you didn't do this on your own. You had help. And it's okay to have help. It's okay to acknowledge other people for helping you, my nigga. But some people have grown to love him and like him, and so they're going to stay, but they still need to be open and talk about how he didn't do it on his own, because he didn't. If he would have never met her, he wouldn't be turned up the way he's turned up today. That's all I'm saying. But he didn't want me to come up there and say that. He shut me down. He said his panel was an open panel where you could speak your mind, but as soon as I got up there and tried to speak my mind, he shut me up. Because if I don't agree with what he's talking about, he don't want to hear what the fuck you're saying. And that goes to show this right here. A conceited person. A conceited person is someone who has an excessively high opinion of themselves, showing inflated, let's say that again, showing inflated self-importance, because that's exactly what he shows. Vanity and lack of humility. Often believing they are superior to others and constantly talking about their own achievements. When you go to his page, he's talking about his own achievements, which is great. You can do that, but you still need to relate to your audience, and I don't know, I can't think of the right words right now. And he says they often display arrogance, they dismiss others' accomplishments, and struggle to admit fault through the world that they live in. And that's exactly him. Hey, TT Boo, hey. Hey, Dwayne Parker. So it's a lot of women, men on YouTube, and they stick together. Yes, that is true. So I just had to come over here and just say a few things. Like I said, I've never talked about him on my channel, and I haven't. But today is the first day. Today is the first time. Today is the first, the last, and the only. And I will be doing it because I just was like, fuck it. Because I was going to talk about some other shit. But now you sparked me to talk about the greatest of all time. So what's going on is Blake was live for about 6 hours, TT. Okay. And he said it was an open panel. He said everyone could come up and speak their mind. So when I went up there for my cool little 10 seconds, because there was people in the comment, he had like 60 to 90 people in his comments, right? And there were people in the comments asking him, did Just Krista, get him live like that? And so my thing is, be honest with yourself. She did. Before Just Krista, even when you was fucking with us, I'm not even gonna front. The small town people, even when you was fucking with us, we didn't get your personality. We didn't like it. You were too much for us, my nigga. You were too much. You're too fucking aggressive. You too fucking arrogant. You think you're more than what you are. And so we didn't fuck with you like that. But when Just Krista came around, she turned you the fuck up. So when these people asked you, did Just Krista turn you up? You said, no, I've been him. I'm him, he, ya, ha. Nigga, you never had that many people in your comments before Just Krista. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. And he didn't want to hear it. So of course he shut me down. So I'm here now. And he said, oh, she just wanted some content. She wanted to use me for content. That's all she does on her page. Bitch, I've never talked about you on my page. But today I did. Today is the first time. There's a first time for everything. But since you wanted my attention, I gave it to you today. He doesn't want to give anyone growth. And that's the only thing I'm trying to tell him. He's never going to grow if he doesn't give acknowledgement. That was Kev's mistakes too. The same damn thing. So even though he think he's popping right now, the people are going to shy away from him once they start seeing who he truly and really is. Like you got to be humble, and you got to respect the people who, supported you and brought you to where you are. Because, all in all, Just Krista did turn you the fuck up. Whether you want to say it or not, my nigga. You was not him before. You had 2 to 5 people, maybe 10 at the max in your fucking chat, my nigga. Shit. And when you go to his channel, of course, it's all about him. He had a show today called Love is Blind, but he played his music the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And here's one of the songs. This is what I started off with. We'll run this nigga up one more time. Because like I said, I'm not going to be here for a long time, just a short time. But he really think he is him. You know what I'm saying? And he said, oh, I'm single again, women, and I know y'all want me. No, you are not a hot commodity, my nigga. Newsflash. You're not a hot commodity. Just Krista probably was the best thing that ever happened to you. Yeah, so Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. I somebody my children. So news, I love Rod Wave. Remember you just dropped that. What happened now? No, what happened now, Britt? I had went over to Blake shit because he was live for about 6 hours, and his title was called "Love Is Blind," and he said anybody could come up and speak their mind and shit. So as soon as I went up there, I asked him first before I even spoke because I know how he is. He's a narcissist, and I know he's self-centered, and I know if you don't agree with what the fuck he's talking about, he's not gonna let you speak. So I did ask first if I could speak, and he proceeded to act like I could speak. But then when I started to speak, he got mad and cut me off and did not want me to speak. So, because he feels like he's turned up now because he had like 60 to 90 people over there, and it was because of Just Krista. We're gonna keep it real. And when they asked, did Just Krista turn him up, he said no. He said, I've been him. I was him before I met her. Yeah, she encouraged me to keep going, but I was him before I met her. No, he wasn't. He had 2 to 5 people in his chats before he met her. So I'm just saying, I was just saying, nigga, give her props where the props is due, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was fucking with you before because look at you. You're fucking arrogant. Yourself, and so that's why we're here now. That's why we're here now. So he's letting all the women know that he's single and he's available and all this shit. For a while, he was saying he's single and available. Then he says, well, I don't know. I don't want nobody, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants you, my nigga. Let's keep it real. Nobody wants you. And then he says that he started going off like, oh, news, you hate me and all that. I don't hate you because I don't know you to hate you. And hate is a strong word. I don't use hate. So I don't hate you, but I'm just going to keep it real. You are a narcissist. You are self-centered. You do have grandiose delusion. You think you are more than you are. You know what I'm saying? And you don't accept constructive criticism. You don't. And that's a bad trait. That's all I was trying to tell you. Like, you have to be open. You have to be open. Because if the people don't agree with you, you won't let them talk on your panel. So of course you're going to have people on your panel like Traumatic. He's going to agree with you. You're going to have people on your panel like Wild D right now. He's agreeing with you. You're going to have people on your panel like LA. They're going to agree with you. So of course, if you have people on your panel who are going to be yes sirs and sit there and not say anything and agree with every fucking thing that you say, of course, it's going to be a great show. But you have to let people have their own opinions. And so when he sat up there and said that this woman did not turn him up, there was everybody in the comments was like, I only found out about you because of Just Krista. I only found out about you because of Goosey or whoever that is. And that came from over there where Just Krista and them are. So stop sitting up here acting like you was turned the fuck up. You would have never met these people if it wasn't for Just Krista. And I'm just being real. And another thing I wanted to say to you, because you used to get mad at Born Rich for standing up in the screen showing his non-existent penis. You used to get upset and say you wanted to slap him because you're not gay, which this, that, and the other. But now you're in the section or the sector that has a lot of people that are floating on that same boat, and now you are letting them all up on your panel and you're kicking it with them and you're vibing with them. Make that make sense. The greatest of all times. Make that make sense. And you claim you don't want numbers, but it's all about numbers. That's all the fuck you care about, because the fact that you are accepting them and not telling them how you truly feel about them, because you don't care about the LGBTQ plus community. You don't like them at all. You don't fuck with them at all. But because you want the numbers, you're letting them sit on your panel right now. Let's start there, my guy. So yeah, I did see that, Gigi. There was a few ladies saying he's a funny guy, and I see that. I noticed that because there was a girl who was a woman who was on this panel today. She kind of sounded like Just Krista to me, and she's trying to support him. I think she might want to be the next Just Krista, to be honest, if I'm keeping it real. Yeah, so was that why Renee was happy up there? I heard what she asked. Yeah, she was in her element. She was in her element, you feel me? And for you, little guy, Acres Home, no, I don't want to be seen because I wasn't even going to make a live on him. I wanted to say it on his panel, but he wouldn't let me talk. So, of course, if somebody doesn't let me talk, I'm going to come on my own panel and talk because I have my own platform. And I don't care if I don't get as many views. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm going to talk on my own platform. So shout out to everybody who's coming through. Hit that like button. Share me out on all your social media platforms. News does have super chats. She does have memberships too. Also, if you want to join, because like I said, you will learn a little bit more about news on the membership side than you know on the regular side. But shout out to everybody fucking with me. Yeah, it's okay, baby boy. I don't care about what you talking about. A new CEO said he needs his old co-host back. Dwayne, CEO ain't even going live like that. He don't give a damn about me no more. He living his life right now. But he know how to reach out if he do. It's all good. But yeah, so that's why I came, because I just wanted to let that out about him because he wouldn't let me speak. And he didn't even acknowledge Just Krista for turning him up, which is fucked up. No matter if she fuck with me or not, I'm just saying it's fucked up because she did turn him up. She did turn him up. And he would not even acknowledge that. He's so narcissistic that he can say, yeah, once she came into my life, I got more views. She supported me. She encouraged me to keep going because I didn't care about YouTube, yada, yada, yada. But now he's talking about, I was him anyways. I did what I did. The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. And then he just continues to play his music over and over and over. So, with that being said, I will be giving him the Narcissistic Award. I guess I'll post that on my community wall since I didn't put it in this video. But he will be receiving the Narcissistic Award. And, we are going to end with this because I have to go pick my children up from school, so I can't talk too long. But we're going to end with Haters by Stephen Blake. This is his song. And maybe I'll come back later after I handle my business.
Night to the bad guy.
Let's see.
Night to the bad guy. Come on.
Mic check 1, 2.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again.
MVP the gold in this bitch. Y'all ready?
The greatest.
I'm about to take flight in this motherfucker. Twice in this motherfucker. I ain't even really got a right in this motherfucker. Go shit, dope shit. MVP the gold. Bitch, I get to this paper. That's why you never guess me broke, bitch. I saw they get money. So I probably got some dope, bitch. Cocaine, crack your molly. Whatever flow, bitch. Foot on your neck. Think of your bitch. I love this shit. You hate this shit. But that's what you get, motherfucker. Yo. Let's get it. Pretty bitch and body. Gotta duck the paparazzi. I'm not cashing out in follies. Baby got them hot tamales. She be bouncing up and down just like a seesaw. And I'm stepping 10 toes. Put that on my Mima. Shooters dressed in all black. Pull up rockin' G-Star. Break off some bread. She might go and buy some Dior. Thought I'm rockin' LV. Really just some black shit. She don't look the same off Instagram. This bitch a catfish. I be with them steppers. We ain't never been in Saks Fifth. Shorty from the DR. She speak English with an accent.
I get paper with them paper people. You can never be my equal. There will never be a sequel. You play for the TV people. I be out here for really real. R.I.P. people think I feel. The game don't give a fuck who you is. We all can get killed. I'm a survivor that survived a lot of goddamn years. And if I die tonight, mama, take care of my kids. It is what it is. Probably what it